Here's my problem with Islam. Muhammad came with a sword. And let's be honest, it was not pretty for North Africa and for Europe what the Muslims did. Jesus came with a towel.
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came with a sword. This statement cannot be further away from the truth. Let me give you an example. During the early days of his prophethood in Mecca, he and his followers endured immense physical and emotional suffering at the hands of the people of the Mecca. Yet when he conquered Mecca, after several years of persecution, instead of exacting revenge on those who had tortured him, you know what he did? He asked, "What do you think I'm going to do with you?" They replied, "We think you will treat us kindly, for you are a noble brother." The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Go, for you are free." Imagine his harshest enemy knew beforehand that he would treat them kindly because of his noble character. An example like this are many if you do research. Yes, there were battles in early Islamic history, but those battles were found in self-defense, when the Muslims were attacked and persecuted simply for their faith. Talking about the wrongdoers, the pastor fails to mention the violence committed by crusaders in the name of Christianity. In fact, a major study analyzed global violence data from 0 CE to 2008, covering wars, genocide, and political violence by religion. The total death toll reached approximately 579 million people, out of which the Christian civilization was responsible for the highest number of deaths, around 236 million, making up about 40% of all death attributed to this religion. So, does this make Christianity the most violent religion on earth? By data, yes, but in reality, no. While some Christians may have been violent throughout the history and even today, this does not mean that the Christianity as a whole is a violent religion. As a Muslim, we believe that the teaching of Jesus, peace be upon him, are in alignment with those of the Prophet Muhammad, both of whom preached mercy, kindness, and forgiveness. Both were the messenger of God, exemplifying noble character.